We are here on time. Totally on time, exactly on time. We're
And not at all late. Oh, jeez.
not even a little bit late.
Yeah. You know, like we run everything. Totally on time, not even a little bit late. Where the freaking heckadoodle are we?
Oh, right.
We were going on exploratory missions to find stuff, and Jason was last the one playing, because, you know, we switch. But right now he's eating some hummus, and therefore I am obligated to play in his stead.
So there's a dude at the back of this cave.
Oh, okay. You know, just a dude at the back of the cave. Nothing sus about that.
He's going to have a very specific request, and he may or may not have murdered me dead.
He murdered you?
Yeah.
So we're going back after you've been murdered by this man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He murdered us.
Well, we're gonna...
We got unmurdered, or demurdered.
I'm looking for bears. There are none living here.
This man.
Yes.
But I have a better proposition.
Hey, David.
Hey, David.
A war honor and like sun in your veins. Then you may help fulfill this.
Note written in a shaky hand. My king, I hope my words will fly to you in Valhalla. I remain confined to Midgard. I alone of the Drengr have returned to our homeland. It's not the same without you. The burial pit could not be more lifeless. Helheim would be better than this. I pledged you my life. Now send me a good death. Oh, so he want to die. I can do that.
Is this where you call home?
Yeah, I also thought I could do that.
Oh boy, well you fight better than I do.
When we
No.
fought tearing up the fields of England, we built families, overthrew kingdoms, sailed mountains, fought for whole seasons. Now he's gone.
All I know laments the passing of King Ragnar. I cannot imagine the sorrow his warriors now feel.
We are but 6 who remain. His most loyal Drengir.
Drengir.
His strength,
How are all of you?
we are lost. It was in this
Fine. I think Jason is
time to rise.
fine. He's got hummus and crackers, so, you know, he has that going.
At the moment.
He killed it with nothing but a knife. Left on its back. Held
I'm
it
attentively watching the dog because she's reached the point in her toy where it's like... And that thump was the cat jumping up next to the mic.
together with
She's at the point where she's gotten a squeaker, and I've got to watch to make sure she doesn't, like, try to eat the plastic squeaky bit, because, you know,
I do not die beside
it doesn't work well.
snakes. But I can make amends. Fight me, warrior. Send me to meet him in Odin's hall.
What a badass name is Loyal Skull. It would be my honor, Drengr.
Fight a true Drengr when you're ready.
Very well.
Yeah.
For Ragnar Lothbrok, the true king of Norway.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do I remember how to... Okay, dodge is square. Dodge is square.
That's an important button.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so haven't played in a week. But, you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Jesus. Fucking hell. I would prefer if you didn't gut my corpse. I would prefer if I didn't have a corpse because I'm not dead. I thought you wanted me to kill you. Let me kill you.
It's like,
He specifically asked for death. You know what I mean?
yeah, someone forgot to point out to him that we did not want death.
Yeah, he's supposed to want death, not us. Jesus, man. I don't know that we can do this at this level. I think he might be too intense for us. Or at least for my meager skills, but if you died to him too, then... Yeah, see, there we go. I had mostly full health that time too. I had like 75% health left and he just ate it. So we're gonna not do him right now.
I kind of want
you...
one more try at him.
Okay.
It will not go better.
I was gonna say, my darling, my love, I don't know that... If you lost him last time, by how much did you lose? Oh, nice.
I mean,
You did better than I did. I hear that.
I didn't want to, like, just throw that out there so bluntly, but
Yes, you did.
I got him to about...
Jesus Christ, I'm stuck. I'm stuck and I'm drowning and I'm stuck.
You can't get up there, but you can get up behind you.
I literally can't move at all, babe.
Oh.
Yeah, it's stuck
Can
me.
you dive?
No. None of the buttons will do anything.
Circle does nothing?
Circled. Oh, I'm in photo mode now.
Oh,
So that's
good.
what I did.
That'll
Good.
buy
Take
us
a
some
picture.
time.
Take a picture.
That's
No,
really
but,
going to help the forensics team.
but seriously,
The photo.
I'm pressing circle and like I'm holding circle
No,
and
so-
no, the game is not frozen. She is freezing to death. You see. So, yeah.
Have you tried pushing the buttons on the controller a little bit harder?
No,
No?
I didn't do that. You just, really just punch it. But in all seriousness, I don't see a way out of this. Like, this is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Like, it's letting me move that little bit. I have your permission to hit him for that. I want to hit him. I want to hit the controller, but the controllers are apparently expensive and delicate.
They are expensive, yes.
I was about to lie and say I'd never thrown a controller against a wall, except I totally have. Except I did make sure there was like a pillow in the way though, not because I was worried about the controller, because I knew if I threw a hole in the wall, my mom would kill me. So, we're just slowly dying of
You were
cold.
frustrated with a game, threw a got up to throw, to like set up a pillow,
No, I didn't.
sat back down, and then...
So, as a kid, I had a lot of pillows around my room because I liked to lounge around on the floor. So they were pillows against the walls already. I
see.
didn't get up and put them there. I had like little nests that I would build
I see.
myself. Yeah. Here, you escape. You escape the fate. I'd like to see it. Nova.
How pissed are you going to be if I do get out, though? Because I do have a plan for how to get out of this.
Try it.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna just fast travel. See, you couldn't have told me to do that.
Well, you were changing the thing because I also said I wanted another shot at the guy,
Okay.
is what I figured.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I assume that's why you were changing it.
Yes, you're correct. I'm still gonna hit you sometime when you're not expecting it.
In the middle of the
No,
fight.
I would never actually hit Jason. That's not funny, even when I joke about it, because you shouldn't hit your partner. It's gross. Don't do that. Did we see Invincible? That doesn't sound familiar to me. I don't think so.
It's on Amazon Prime Video, I believe. It's some kind of superhero cartoon. I've been hearing good things about it, but I have not seen it myself.
Honestly, I'm not much of a TV watcher in general. Jason can attest to that. The new season of Nailed It just came out, and that's currently consuming a lot of my just energies and thoughts and time. And that's like the level of TV watching I usually get into, because I get really stressed out at work, and then I like to use TV to unwind. So I like to watch baking shows and art-related reality shows, like makeup or fashion or... Ooh, I love Forged in Fire, too, where they just make knives and tell you if they'll kill or not. That's a good one. It can't be all stereotypes, I mean,
I'm living here. Not now.
I like makeup, I like painting, I like knives.
Eric Loyal Skull. The great King Ragnar.
Oh, Face Off is so good.
Tearing up the fields of England.
Skin Wars is pretty good, too, if you can get through RuPaul, who I have mixed feelings about. Where they do the full body paint. Yeah.
Is Face Off the one where John Travolta and Nicolas Cage apply makeup to people?
No, Face Off was sci-fi makeup, and I really liked the things they did, but the setup of the show was a little wonky, in my opinion, and I think that killed it.
All right, I skipped through that dialogue because we just watched it, but
Yeah.
here goes the fight. Let's see how this goes.
I do also love Blown Away on Netflix, which is about glass blowing, and I particularly love it because apparently when they put the glass in the really big ovens, it's the ovens are called glory holes. So every time they put something in an oven, they call it putting it in the glory hole, and it pleases me. Yeah, it probably did run its course. I don't know, but yeah, I like light reality TV is basically what I'm saying, because like I use TV to unwind. Right? So one of the first things the contestants said with a straight face was they came in, they were like, and I just see 13 glory holes in a row, just lined up and hot, and I was like, did no one edit this? Did no one tell them that like, can't they name these anything else? And it was right around when the British the BC, right? Those type of ovens please you. The BC, like, premiere, isn't it called, or whatever, said that you should use glory holes as a way to have safe COVID sex. So it was right around then, too. So it was, like, very timely.
So dodging this guy is not the trick. You really gotta block him.
In Quebec, yes. Well, the biggest thing in Quebec was they said you could walk your pets after like curfew ended at like 8 p.m. And a woman was found walking her pet and she got fined. And then they had to specify because see, her pet was her submissive male who she had on a leash and collar, and she was walking him. And then they had to specify that it had to be non-human pets that you could walk at night, which is like the most fucking Quebec thing I think I've ever heard. That you have to specify that it has to be your non-human pet. I actually have heard it called the Alabama of the North. I think the Ottawan governor or something recently said that. It was a huge stink that I read about that the premier here was like, oh, you can't say that about us. And they were like, well, we can if it's true, fuckers.
Just
Comment allez-vous, bitch. Are you laughing at the bad French or how badly he killed you? Because I wasn't gonna point it out, but you made me feel a little bad, so now I'm gonna make you feel a little bad.
I wasn't.
Do you feel a little bad?
I wasn't super following the chat because I was trying to focus on the fight. But,
oh, I'm sorry.
I was going to gently remind you that you live here now.
No, I'm on a visitor's visa. Okay, that's a very important distinction. I have applied for permanent residency, but it is not official, and we are waiting for it, and I would oh so love if the government would kindly allow me to stay. But yeah, no, I can live here, and Jason, I can live in a place and make fun of it. I lived in America for 27 years, and that didn't fucking stop me.
Yeah, you can call it the Alabama of the North once you get your PR card. Until then, we play nice.
I can say that someone else called it the Alabama of the North, and I thought it was funny. That's fine. Right?
I suppose.
Yeah, loot this shit first, man. See, that rectangular stone is gonna help you in your quest. You can bash his head in it. You can say it. I don't know how long you lived here.
Now, are you from here, David? Or did you move here? Not that it makes a difference. But...
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
You're a long way.
Just run under the cave. Now, no, he's got to do it one more time.
Because I feel like I kind of got it.
Thanks for the stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. Please don't make it sound like we sold you drugs.
No, we took all this guy's stuff.
Oh, you're still in Montreal. Yeah, I mean, I think you can say it's the Alabama of the North. I mean, to say that is not even fair, because the amount of burlesque clubs I've seen and like strip clubs, like Alabama could never. Alabama is too busy sticking their dicks in their Bibles and closing it over and over. Like, you know, in the family Bible too, because it's Alabama and you've got to keep it in the family. So honestly, Florida is where you go for Disney and you stay because you accidentally took meth and you woke up in a suburban lawn and naked, and you live here now because you have no identification and no money. I'm pretty sure Florida is like it's just, like, I've been there, and it's just got two parts. It's got the theme parks, and it's got, like, the wild, wild streets of, like, drugs and crime and men chasing alligators and men overdosing or something wild. I mean, honestly, for me, the pot-related stuff being Vancouver, yeah, that tracks. That's like Seattle or Colorado in the U.S. No, when I think of Quebec, though, honestly, for me, it's like the sex part of the whole walking the non-human pet. Like, the fact that it was out and out being, like, BDSM behavior in public is such a very French-Canadian thing to do, because in America, like, we are such prudes and we're so ashamed of sex, you know? Nova, maybe not the squeaks right now?
Here we're good at sex. This is why you live here now.
I mean, I didn't have bad sex with Americans. It doesn't matter where you're from, it just matters what you're doing. Like, it's like this whole size doesn't matter thing. Like, it matters a little bit. But also it matters, like, do you care? You know? Like, is there care being exercised here? You know, that matters more. The care. Are you gonna just keep fighting him all stream? Or do we need to cut you off? Do we need to have an intervention?
Well, I thought we were stuck in this crag for a second, but we're out.
No, we're not. You can get out. I mean, driving through, like, the American southeast and, like, southwest, the best thing is you would see all these billboards for, like, gentlemen's clubs right off the highway, because you can't have them in a town because, oh my god, the children will see that. But also there would be, like, a big billboard that would talk about, like, call this phone number to hear the magical story of Christ. And I was driving once and I couldn't get the picture, but on the same billboard, double stacked, there was one that was Savannah Gentlemen's Club, Savannah, Georgia, and Jesus Sees All was just written below it. Like, no hotline, not advertising a church, just to make you feel bad. Jesus sees you masturbating and he doesn't like it. Or he likes it a little too much and that's why he's uncomfortable.
They had a lot of Christian billboards when I was in Costa Rica. But I gotta give them credit, they were actually kind of clever. Because it was like a book club for the #1 best-selling book of all time.
Yeah.
Or they had one that said, same management for over 2,000 years.
That's funny.
I'm like, these are actually kind of clever.
See, to me, like, you say religion and sex, it is like Quebec, but, like, honestly, coming from America, where everything is so overtly Christian, even when they say it's not, people here are not, in my experience, nearly as fervently religious as they are in the States. Like, one of the first questions Jason's parents asked me was what my religious beliefs were. And when I told them, like, you know, negotiable, they seemed very pleased with that answer. Whereas, like, when my mother asked me if Jason's soul had been saved and he had accepted Jesus, me saying, I don't know, ask him, was not a very good answer and was not, like, well taken. So,
has my soul been saved from what? Was my soul in danger?
Catholics believe, my family's Catholic, believe that the second you are born with the original sin of Adam and Eve, and if you are not baptized and accept Jesus, you will go to hell because your soul is stained from the moment of birth. Or the moment of conception, because life begins at conception for the Catholics, so, you know. You're just a dirty, stained man, you are.
I see.
Stained soul.
Literally just showered before the stream, but alright.
You are never clean in the eyes of God until you accept him into your heart, Jason.
Can't remain long in this ice bath.
That sounds like a rather serious cardiac problem.
For the record, I'm not trying to
that's where you should
disparage
go.
any particular religion. I just know that in my experience, when you grow up with, like, an oppressive religious system, it does a really good job of making you not want to conform to the oppressive religious system. Accepting Jesus is, like, such a thing for Catholics, and it's not just about accepting him and loving him, it's also about feeling really bad for him. So my church growing up, we had a life-size Jesus on the cross that would just T-pose over all of us at the altar in Mass. but he was like emaciated and bleeding, and like he had these really sorrowful eyes that looked down on you as if to say like, you did this. You, 8-year-old girl whose worst sin is she lied to her mom about who ate the last pack of fruit gummies. You did this to me. Like...
Did you do that? Did you lie about who ate the last pack of fruit gummies?
No. But I've lied about other shit, for sure.
You grew up alone with your mom. That's not like a believable lie.
I grew up with my mom and my grandparents in the same house, and I frequently had to hide food from my mom because she would steal my favorite snacks. So
I was just picturing, like, it's equivalent.
Oh, yeah, we got the wine. We got that. But, you know.
Still got wine at 13.
Yeah.
I think the thing about Catholicism is it depends on what flavor, right? Because here in Quebec, Jesus isn't mentioned as much as in the States. It's more about...
But, like, Jesus is what's... In Catholic and Christian minds in the States, Jesus is what sets you apart from Judaism. They think that's the only distinction. It's really not. Judaism is, like, way better. But they really think that Jesus is the only difference.
The way it was explained to me was that Judaism was the correct religion, and humanity sort of strayed away from its true message. So God sent Jesus to update religion.
Yeah, it was like a firmware update. Yeah.
And then we fucked that up again. And then God sent Muhammad to update to religion 3.0.
Yep.
Thus, all three are correct. It's just a question of which one, like, are you on the latest software update or not?
I mean, that's one way to look at it. Or you could go with, like, Buddhism or Hinduism, which is like, you know, you're running on Linux or you're running on Mac. We got Alan Moore and his snake god. Pretty sure every man thinks he has a snake god.
First gate leads to Truthheim,
where Thor thunders until Ragnarok.
Second gate leads to Freya's Folkvang,
for good men and women grown weary of battle.
The third gate leads to Gladsheim,
where the Allfather welcomes his blood drinkers. So, vampires.
Thor, Freya, and then Odin.
Yeah, we about to get high as fuck. She about to take them shrooms. It's gonna be great. I don't know. The biggest thing for me growing up in Catholicism was just guilt. You feel guilty over what you've done. You feel guilty over what you've not done. You feel guilty for sins that you yourself never committed because you were born sinful with original sin, and you should feel bad about that. You know? Oh, yay! Jewish people are not exempt from that. Cool. But for me, like, that much guilt as a kid with, like, severe anxiety, it just really fucks you up, man. Like, I asked my second grade teacher if I would go to hell. Oh, God, Catholic and Jewish. My condolences. That's a lot. I had to ask my second grade teacher if I would go to hell if I died before I did confession on Saturdays. And I was 10, and she straight up deadass told me, yes, you will go to hell, 10-year-old child, because you didn't do what God wanted. And that, man, that fucks with you. And honestly, dealing with that, plus if Judaism has a portion of that level of guilt, which I feel like kind of depends on your specific sect of Judaism, because the Jewish friends that I have not expressed that same thing to me. Like, but your parents can guilt you and I can guilt me. Yeah. You completed a mystery, Jason.
I did.
Yeah, you got high.
The answer was in the shrooms.
Is it? Because, okay. Note taken. Note taken. Yeah, so, I don't know. My family was also, like, Catholic in the ways that they felt it was really important to be Catholic, but, like, I mean, none of them have gone to church except my mother since I was, like, a small child. So, religiously Jewish and culturally Jewish, I have heard that term. It's not thrown around as much with Catholics, but it's kind of that idea. There's the people who go real crazy hard into it, and they do go to church and confession, like, every single week. And there's the people like my family who say they're Catholics, but don't actually follow the like tenets of Catholicism. They just culturally feel that that's like their best fit. And like was not raised Jewish, so I don't want to speak to that experience, but I have heard that there is a difference there between being a part of the cultural community and being a part of the religious community. Like, one of my friends identifies as only culturally Jewish, but not religiously Jewish. And, like, she explained what that meant to her, but I don't know that that's necessarily what it means to everyone. Yeah. Whereas, I wouldn't say I'm culturally or religiously Catholic, because, honestly, both of them suck. Like...
A curse has befallen this place.
And that's the Catholicism I experienced. Maybe all Catholicism doesn't suck, but, like, that's a big maybe, you know?
King Harold is no lover of poetry. He desires only the puffed-up praise from lesser mead-soaked skalds.
Oh my.
He can banish me from his house, but he will not silence my saga of King Harold the Unfair. One that will be sung long after his bone dust feeds the earth. But first, we must hunt, Ymir and I. And at night, when our bellies are full, the poetry will flow like mead.
My biggest thing is, I always had an issue from a young age with the idea of, if I was born in a different area of the world and had never been exposed to Christianity and Catholicism, I would go to hell through no fault of my own, just because I didn't know and I worshipped or thought of a different thing as God or gods. And even as an adult, that's a thing that always rings true to me. It's like, okay, well, does your religion accept that even if I believed different things, if I was a good person overall in life, will I go to the good place or get like the good ending? And if your religion says no, then I think your religion's kind of not great. And if your religion says yes, then I'm in. Tell me more. You know, that's kind of like where I come down on religions. Yeah, the Greek gods had that. And there are some versions of Christianity where God is like that. But in the version I was brought up believing, that was not the case, and that's why Catholic missionaries were justified in spreading Catholicism, forcing Catholicism, on like lesser, poorer, you know, like lesser resourced, poorer countries. But when you realize that that's just a tool that they use to further their own propaganda and like force religion on peoples that had no choice but to either accept the religion or not get things like food and medicine, that doesn't feel good. Like that doesn't taste good in the mouth, you know? Anyway, but yeah, we can go on to more fun and less serious, let's talk about religion things.
I don't know. Why don't we solve the meaning of life here? I mean, mostly I'm
listen.
Stabbing people, so it'll be up to you.
If I had the meaning of life, do you think I would be on Twitch? Probably.
The wolves that took Ymir have come for me.
Oof.
The lice-ridden curs got past my traps, and I hear them at the door. I cannot remember when I last ate, but the blood rage gives me strength, and soon I will drink theirs. I will take many of the beasts down with me, and ride to Valhalla on their howls of despair.
If he's trapped in there, how did he pin the note outside?
So you're asking a lot of questions.
You're getting too deep? You're getting too deep. You're gonna go get that key, right?
Let's go back to simpler questions, like, what is God?
Oh man, God's whatever you want him to be, man. That's like, I think, the most stoner answer a person could ever give. God's just whatever you want him to be, man. Oh dear. Oh woo, boys. You're gonna have to...
Key.
Yeah, you're gonna have to kill them to get the key. Don't think of them as lesser dogs. Think of them as... mean boys.
I mean, I was just standing here and they came at me, so...
One of them, yes. Someone just needs to cuddle him. See, this is why I'd never... People always do those, like, would you survive a zombie apocalypse? 1, no, because I'm fat and out of shape. 2, no, because I need my medication. And 3, no, because I could never, like, kill a wolf. Like, I would just try to pet it and I'd die. I personally butter both sides when doing grilled cheese. But I prefer butter one side, put that side down, and then butter the other side, and then a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper with the cheese. You need the salt and pepper. Just doing plain cheese is kind of sad.
Mayo on the inside. No, I
Ew.
think Jen's
No, thank
talking
you.
about mayo instead of butter on the outside of the bread when making a grilled cheese. I have heard that as well.
Yeah, we don't eat bacon, so that kind of kicks that out, and I hate mayo, but you might like it. I do love a good pickle in my grilled cheese sandwich. That's the good shit.
Really?
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
like always, but when I'm hankering. I also don't eat duck. I'm just an asshole, but I appreciate that you tried.
Ymir was out at night, but not to heed. Defending us against the darkness as I slept, I buried his remains in the moonlight while his killers howled their dire death song. The intrigues of Harold's court are a fading memory. Ymir was a good dog and a loyal companion. I am alone, but rage burns with a cold heat.
Oh, I would kill whoever touched my dog. I would fuck up wolves if they touched my dog. Look at this idiot. She can't fucking defend herself. Also, we lost a viewer because I said that I didn't eat duck.
Death.
I'm not a vegetarian. We lost another one. I'm not a vegetarian. I just think ducks are really cute, and it makes me feel bad to eat them because I think they're cute. But I don't mind anyone else eating anything. Eat whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
If Jason eats duck and it's fine, I don't make him feel bad about it. Sometimes he feels bad independently because he remembers, oh, Katie doesn't eat them because they're cute, and then he remembers what ducklings look like, and then he feels bad. But it's not because of I'm telling him to, right?
No, I don't feel bad because of the ducklings and how cute they are. I feel bad because
They
you
do
feel
taste
bad.
good. They do taste
They're
good.
delicious.
I totally give you that. I mean, like, they taste good. I'm also like,
Definitely eat whatever you want, but also if you're gonna bail on our stream on the off chance one of us is a vegetarian,
that is pretty dick, yeah.
good riddance. Go fuck yourself. Don't come back.
Yeah, because ultimately do eat whatever you want. Like, I also, right, I don't eat red meat, but if I'm at someone's house, I will eat red meat, and I have eaten red meat, even to personal detriment, because I'm just too fucking polite to say so. And because at that point, I haven't, bought it, which is the big thing for me, purchasing it and putting the money towards it, whereas if I'm at my mom's house, she's bought it whether I've gotten it or not, so sometimes it's just easier to shut up and eat ham so that my whole family doesn't remember that I've been like this for 6 years now, but they keep thinking it's a new exciting thing because that's easier than working around it.
Every now and then I'm like, I honestly don't see what the big difference is between a PS5 and a PS4, and then you see light like this at sunset.
The snow is so pretty.
And the snow and everything, and the reflections off the snow.
That ray tracing on the snow? No, that's not how ray tracing works, I'm told. I don't know how ray tracing works. Jason explained it to me once. Jason is good at explaining things, and I don't enjoy that typically when men explain things to me. In fact, I usually rather detest it, but he does it in a way that doesn't make you feel stupid. I actually think maybe you missed a calling as a teacher because you've explained math to me and not made me feel like an idiot. Oh man, I love Beyond Meat. We eat Beyond Burgers pretty frequently, and straight up, I do think that certain types of Beyond Meat could fool meat eaters. We get these vegan chicken nuggets, and we both eat chicken. It's not because we don't. It's just they're really fucking good. They taste just like chicken, and they have an orange chicken sauce on them, and they're good. And yeah, I think Beyond Meat is fried chicken is delicious. I think Beyond Meat is a good substitute for beef or bison, and if it puts a little bit less, because the farming industry is just so bad for the environment, and it's bad for the animals, and I'm not gonna get into a diatribe about it, but if you eat all meats, which is totally cool, if every now and again you get a Beyond Burger instead of a regular burger, and we therefore cut down on those negative things that little bit, that's good. It is really full of fat. Beyond Burger specifically has like a lot of fat in it. But like I've gotten it and like we've made patties out of it, and I've had it in like spaghetti meat before, and straight up like you wouldn't know, man, if you season it, you know, correctly, which is to say literally at all. Please put literally anything. Start with salt and pepper and Jesus fuck, go from there.
I had a Beyond Meat burrito one time.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Very good. Weirdly near my office, which is not a place I go anymore. But in the before times, there was a food court near my office that had really great burritos. So we would go get them sometimes. And the food court was in a hospital that was near my office. So the Beyond burrito was delicious, and it's a good thing it was in a hospital. Too many of those, and ooh boy.
Save it.
Yeah. They are very fatty, but very delicious.
This is going to be in the water. And
Yeah, but you can go over on the ledge over there if you need to like get out of the water for a minute, which I suspect you might. So you're gonna start getting cold.
It's so hard to see underwater. You kind of gotta like use your Odin vision as
You
sonar.
really do. You gotta echolocate, you know, like a bat.
Okay, but where's the way in through this?
I think you've got to. What about around this way? Like around the right? Just for cow health, yeah. Cows are really cute, and they have best friends. And they sometimes get scared, and I don't know, they're cute.
Jen and I know a couple.
And there's. Yeah, you're laughing because I just said the really smart thing of, and they sometimes get scared, but you know, whatever. Fun.
I'm laughing at the part about how they have best friends because I'm remembering a story where a couple that Jen and I both know actually. They both have cow necklaces, like pendants, and I'm like, oh, what's the
Babe,
story?
you're drowning, sweetheart. Do you want to get some air, honey?
All right.
Yeah, you kind of have to breathe. Maybe get on the rock and warm up a little bit. Wouldn't be a bad idea, right? But keep going with your story. You're doing great.
Yeah. So I asked, like, what's the deal with the cow things? And said, oh, because cows have best friends. And we heard that. Mm-hmm. And so at the time, she had a boyfriend who didn't like that she called me, another guy, her best friend.
Oh, no.
And he would get real jealous about it.
Oh, no.
So we developed this code where we would just call each other cow. And then we knew that meant best friend.
But to everyone else, it just sounded
it,
like we were calling each other cows.
Yeah, we could say it without her jealous boyfriend getting upset. And then I was like...
What a boyfriend? Get rid of him.
You two are married now, so I guess he kind of was right to be suspicious.
Oh, she married the cow?
She married the cow, yeah.
Oh, the cows are married. Oh, dear. Yeah, that is... Okay, maybe he was right to be a little sus then. That is... If they ended up getting married, you know?
But, you know, if that's the way it is, then that's the way it is. Like, you don't be a dick about that. You're like, oh, well, you two are clearly in love and are meant to be together, and I'll step aside and...
Okay, well, it still could hurt, though.
Yeah, it can still hurt, but don't be a dick in your pain. The thing I learned in my depression is that your pain does not give you the right to be a dick to other people. Can you
smash it?
I don't know. Can you hit underwater?
I don't know.
Can you bow an arrow underwater? I wonder. Like a harpoon gun.
Maybe you, like, learn how to do it later. Honestly. I've always absolutely been baffled by the idea that, like, Jason's a man, so his best friend can't be a woman, because that clearly means they're gonna get together. Like, I'm bisexual. Do I not get to have friends? Like, Jason's laughing because he's heard me make that exact same punchline before, but, like, fuck. If you can't be friends with people that you could potentially sleep with, well, shit. Like, what? Can I be friends with 80-year-old people? I won't sleep with them, but also, boomers, the worst. Jason has many best friends, so it's a good thing I'm not jealous about it, because he has several.
I mean, not that many.
A few. Look, I have like 3 friends total, okay? So, to me, you have a lot.
I have many friends. I don't have any best friends.
You don't have any? False.
I don't have many.
Many. I can think of 2 people that I would classify as your best friend. At least.
And they shall fight to the death for the honor.
They won't. They would look at you and laugh.
Yeah, they won't do that.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. They're going to go, great. I understood what I was getting into with needing to share him and be open to that.
I have suggested the fight to the death over the right to be my best friend before, and they almost did come to blows over you take him. No, you take him. No, you take him.
When we eventually get married, you may want to designate one of them as your, like, best man, woman, person. Perhaps that will be a fight.
To clarify, if anyone's confused, we are married.
We are married. What we mean is when we have the party. Because our marriage was clicking twice, you know, like on a thing. Best person, if they prefer the term best man or best woman, that's, I mean, I'm not going to tell a person how to refer to themselves, but like, best person leaves it neutral, which is nice. Rosa did have 3 maids of honor, that's true. God, I can't imagine. Having 3 friends? Yeah, okay. Psh.
Did Rosa ever get married?
I think it was Amy had 3 maids of honor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Because she got married, her and Jakey.
Yeah.
Jakey boy. But yeah, one day we are going to have like a wedding party because our wedding was, we did 2 clicks. And like that was it. And god damn it, I want to wear the fucking dress and I want to have the party and the cake and the stuff. And so we're gonna, one day we'll get married.
The wedding to Pimento?
Right, she got cold feet because she's got commitment issues. But like rightfully so. You know, it was to Pimento, yes! Derek!
I don't know what we're raiding, but we're gonna come in here and take your stuff.
Lorely, you're gonna
Why?
fuck him up.
Because it was an option.
You're just gonna destroy this whole fucking town and their livelihood and like kill all these people, leave all these children without parents just because it was an option? God, man. It's fucked up of you.
Look, we're either Vikings or we're not.
I guess that's valid.
You're in or you're out. Well, you know what? That was me getting hit.
I heard this town hates puppies. Well, then they all gotta die.
I was pushing circle to dodge like a normal person does.
Maybe we should just switch the controls, honestly, because I cannot stop pushing circle to dodge.
Because circle is dodge.
In the other games we're playing and have played.
In every other game I've ever played.
Yeah.
Who at Ubisoft was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a stand.
This is the hill on which I will die.
The reality is Ubisoft is based here in Montreal, so when I say who at Ubisoft, I could make some phone calls and answer that question.
Was it like this in the other Assassin's Creed games, I wonder? Is this like a thing they've kept going? Because I've never played the other ones, and you probably don't even remember because it's been so long.
The thing about Assassin's Creed games is that they completely change how to play the game every so often.
Oh, good. Keep it fresh. Keep it fresh
so like
that
the
way.
whole combat system gets overhauled and whatnot, and so I haven't really played them since they went to this system that we're playing right now. And I don't remember in the past. But this is kind of the third since Origins, Odyssey, and now Valhalla. That bounced pretty hard off of Origins, and I liked Odyssey. I just then got distracted with another game that came out that I needed to play more. Oh, of course.
I don't know that he has the kind of pull to do that, but, you know, we could try.
Rabbids Kingdom Battle 2?
I honestly don't even know.
First of all, was that a Ubisoft game?
Yeah, if you're talking Mario, like Super Mario, then like that's not. Oh, turn-based tactical on Switch. Huh.
Okay, well, something here got set on.
Oh dear. Dude, that's awesome! I don't have any cool friends. Fuck. Well, again, you'd probably have to have more than 3 to get a bigger sample size to start pulling cool accomplishments from. I mean, like, they're cool, but they're not like, you know, oh, I know people who work on major films, you know, levels. I mean, I don't really know your personal accomplishments, though, and thank you. That puts the number at 4. So, thanks. I was really worried all of Jason's friends would hate me, but overall I've gotten a really nice reception from everybody,
so far
which is good. One. Yeah, so far just one person hates me. But wow, does he ever. Wow, does he ever. Yeah, you're cool.
I am not the arbiter of who is and is not cool, but yeah, you're cool.
You're cool to us. Exclamation points that he's cool or that my self-esteem is low, because if that's surprising to you, then oh boy, you're in for a ride. No, he's also very straight. Like, not in a, like, homophobic way, but, like, in a, he will correct you. Am I wrong?
No, he's a corrector.
No, he's a corrector. Yeah, it's actually really unfortunate because I feel bad. I don't like it when people don't like me. Obviously. Who does? And I wish I could figure out why, but as far as I've been able to figure out, it's literally kind of just, I'm a young woman, and I think young is the more important part of that, and he therefore maybe thinks I'm immature, which... Yes, but also I married a professional comedian, so like, what level of maturity did you expect? Like, do you think Jason would marry someone who had like no sense of humor and was like very stuffy and like...
I'm gonna run into this burning building right now.
I'm 40 and I act like it and... No, that's not you.
I don't know how to end this raid.
And it's kind of over. You just kind of, you know... Not everything ends with a climactic explosion. Sometimes things just... go... Yeah.
Speaking of which, we had our first session in the new D&D campaign last night.
Oh, boy. It was great. We shouldn't have killed people, but we needed to kill people. But, like... We all came into it going, yeah, we're badasses, we'll kill people if we need to, and then afterwards we were like, oh, I feel really bad about that, actually. I definitely, playing a rogue Kenku, I definitely was leaning too much into, like, the physical action, which doesn't really work on video, so I've gotta...
Where was that horse?
Get better. Because the other Kenku in the party, yes, there are 2 of us, we were playing brother and sister, just naturally, perfectly did all the mimicry shit. And I'm like, alright, well, fuck you. I thought it was going to be fine, that I was just enthusiastic, but now I'm going to have to actually be good to keep up with this. I mean, shit, I'm going to have to, like, be sober every week. Like, I'm going to have to be on top of things.
What's with these birds?
I don't know why they're birds.
Yeah, I know, but I've been playing a lot of Ghost of Tsushima not that long ago, so I see birds in the wild, and I'm like, I have to follow them.
No, that's only when they sing a special song. Puffins. Oh, they're pretty, though. Puffins! Pork birds. Every time I see puffins, all I can think about is that they're where porgs came from, and it makes me love them even more. Because, fun fact, if you didn't know, porgs in the Star Wars universe came into being because there were so many puffins where they were filming. It cost more to edit them out than it did to just edit over them with something. So they made up porgs, the cute little creatures. And every time you see a porg, like in the background, it's where a puffin was. It just makes me really happy because I really like those little babies. They wouldn't even be here if not for puffins, you know? So, like, good on you, puffins. You did it. You made Katie happy. Isn't that the most anyone could ever ask for? Oh,
Well, I appreciate that they did that.
that's because you're adorable. We tone it down for the stream significantly. We're fucking disgustingly cute.
Yeah.
It's really gross, actually. Like, if we didn't tone it down, none of you would watch because it would be like, guys, what the fuck? No.
Yes, hello, Nova. I see you there.
There's a little dog desperately asking for him to play because if we're talking, it must mean we're talking to her because she's not really smart, doesn't really understand a lot of words.
I think it's mostly that we're in one of two places. We're in the office sitting at our desks, in which case she will get none of our attention. Or we're sitting on the couch and then we might throw something.
I am petting the puppy. She is confused but happy about this arrangement. She has brought me, in thanks, drop it, good girl, this acorn, which is a fun little toy that has like a nut inside. So whenever you like rip through the acorn, you get out the little like chestnut, and it's like a 2 toys in 1. But she's been stuck at this stage of the hole for over a month now, and she hasn't figured out how to get the nut out, so she just keeps playing with it. And that's what I mean by my dog is not very smart.
To be fair, that is how you get the nut out. You just keep playing with it, and eventually the nut comes out.
I hate how good that was. I'm so angry that you would say it, and I'm so angry that I didn't think of it. I'm just angry.
It's one of those puns where you're like, I want to be mad, but I also kind of want to applaud.
Foxes!
Okay, I have to follow them too because I've been playing with
No. Oh my god, he just did a slide. Okay, are they supposed to run that fast? Because that fox essentially teleported.
Where is the shrine?
Why are you...
Take me to the shrine.
I don't...
Divine messenger, take me to the shrine.
Like, when he's running there, his animation looks great, but then sometimes they go on their belly and they just start sliding uphill and diagonally, and I can't tell if it's supposed to be the foxes are sliding on their belly or if it's just... No one's here for the foxes except you, Katie, so if we put in this much effort and no more on the animation. Like, I don't know.
Well, apparently they went back and added in the ability to pet animals because they were there was such extreme demand. But I don't think it's the wild animals.
Okay, but like, of course there's extreme demand. There was a whole series of games in my youth called Nintendogs, where the whole thing was you adopted and took care of dogs. And how did you do that? You took them on walks and picked up after them, mind you. Fed them, watered them, played with them, pet them, groomed them. And that was a whole series of games. And I spent so many hours petting virtual dogs. Like... Of course you want it as like an add-on content for your game. If I'm going to spend 60 hours doing nothing but that, you know?
Well, it's like you wake up on Reddit and you go to your Aw subreddit and you're showing me all these dogs. You're saying, these are such cute dogs, I want to pet the dogs. And there's your dog, her head on you, going, I'm right here. Actual dog, available for petting.
Okay, but like sometimes it's like... Like, they're puppies, you know? And, like, my dog is amazing, and I love her, but she doesn't feel the same as she did as a puppy.
Ah.
Because puppies have the puppy fluff. You know? It's just a whole different type of fluff.
I just called you fellow citizen, and then you stabbed at me. Now I will destroy you.
I used to follow the dodo. I don't really anymore. Oh, I have seen the YouTube channel. Yeah, I have definitely seen some of their videos. But I'm on Reddit a lot, so I do the Aw subreddit, AWW, and the eye bleach subreddit. Eye as in your eye, and bleach as in the thing Donald Trump told you to inject to cure the coronavirus. And those are my favorite two, like, go-to for animal subreddits. But there are other good ones, too, and the Aw one, has a lot of new content daily, so sometimes I just like, we'll show Jason and we'll just scroll down the Aw subreddit. Skipping all the stuff with babies. Upping all the, oh, the dads who don't want cats is a good one. Oh, what is it? I think it's the subreddit that's cats standing up, where every picture is titled cat and all of the comments just have to say cat, and if you comment anything else, they'll like delete you. I don't know, I find it really delightful. But I follow some other ones like Zoomies. I definitely follow like What's Wrong with Your Dog, which is for dogs that are idiots and can't do things correctly. I definitely follow that one. Do I know we rate dogs?
She's got a Tell Your Dog I Said Hi bumper sticker.
I do. And I have some of the stickers, and upstairs I have a Thoughts of Dog daily calendar, which I really debated buying because I was like, do I want to be one of those people who has a daily calendar? But I've got to tell you, I actually look forward to peeling off the thing every day and reading it with Jason.
To get on the other side.
Because they're all good dogs, Brent. And I love them, and it makes me happy. The little Thoughts of Dog is drawn like Nova because she's a basic bitch dog, aka a golden retriever. So like it looks like her, and it's dumb like her, and it brings me a lot of joy. And I religiously follow their Twitter and Instagram. More Instagram than Twitter. There you go, you did it.
It's not have been that complicated to go through the window, but here we are.
I really want to get one of their Tell Your Dog I Said Hi face masks, but honestly, I barely leave the house enough to make it worth the shipping costs. I'm also going to have to buy another Tell Your Dog I Said Hi bumper sticker at some point because one of the L's came off and now it just looks like I can't spell the word tell, and I really don't want people to think I'm stupid. I know they already think I'm stupid because there's an American plate on my car. But, like, stupider. You know? Loot it. Oh, it is spelled like a dog would spell it. That's a really good point.
I will say...
That's pretty good. Yeah, okay, I like it. Headcanon accepted.
Canadians don't just assume Americans are stupid. It's just that...
Americans are stupid? Careful.
Not all Americans are stupid, but
Good
the
boy.
ones that are, the ones that are very, very difficult to be around.
I'm so sorry. Have you ever been out to rural regions of Canada? Because I guarantee you that there are such folks up in your fine northern lands.
There absolutely are. That's why when I go into the rural regions, it's to a cottage I have rented, and I don't leave that cottage.
Yeah. I've been to Laval. I keep hearing that as a running sort of joke.
I mean, there's nothing particularly wrong with Laval. It's just a suburb with delusions of city.
Oh boy. That's sad. But yeah, this is a good dog. She's a very good girl. And she's very fluffy. And she's very snuggly. Oh my goodness, is this dog snuggly. You don't even know. In fact, right now, like, she wants to be up on the couch with us. And in fact, when we move in the next few months and we do streams from the new house and we have a big couch where she can fit, she'll probably be on the couch with us a lot of the time, honestly. But the bigger couch would not fit through Jason's door, hence why we have a tiny one. Because when he moved here, he tried to buy a big one and it's too big. And you cannot always make it fit. You know?
They could have come up the back door and in through that way. But,
well, not everyone wants to go through the back door, Jason.
True.
The back door would have been a too narrow fit.
Get Nova a scarf based on the game we're playing. Sure, you're going to knit them all for us, right, David?
Or buy them and ship them to our address.
I mean,
I think he meant like a bandana, babe.
I know. At the rate we play these, though, where we go through, like... We literally have not been playing this game except on stream. It will take us months. So, an investment every 6 or 8 months is probably something we can handle.
Probably. Call to raid! Join my crew. We will raid and plunder poor Chester by the coast. loves animals and sews. She makes masks. Aw. I have a sewing machine, and I would be able to make like a dog bandana, but my sewing machine is with my shit in storage. So. And storage in America, where I can't get to it.
Oh, and what do you need this battle-hardened warrior for?
One day, we will be the greatest warriors beneath our banner. Skulls will write songs of the wolf pack.
Oh.
First, are raiding.
Going on a raid, then we shall raid. 3 wolves, and I will be the 4th to your lead.
Wolf pack, onwards!
Wolf pack!
They ran.
No, I think this is gonna be a cute help children mission. I mean, I don't particularly like children, so I wouldn't like cry about it.
They're all going to be like, ha, we're pretending to raid, and we're going to pull out our actual axe and murder someone. And the kid's going to be like, Dad?
Oh, we actually do have the option to do that. Oh, it's a dummy. Oh my god, I thought that was a real person, and I was like, oh, we're going to do it, aren't we?
An arrow slices right into the body of an enemy.
Berries.
Then
Berries.
you stop and collect cloudberries mid-raid.
Yeah.
His insides are all outsides now.
Very clever, child.
Left for blood and battle. The big wolf smashes pots and bodies and life.
Dude, what is up with this kid?
Not so much a raider as a poet.
No, but like, why do you have lust for blood and battle? You're 8. Oh, there's a real person there now.
Those are children. That's the other one of the other wolves.
Oh. Aww. I don't follow the Montreal subreddit. I occasionally go onto it, but I'll be honest, as someone who doesn't know very much French, I can't understand most of it. And I've also seen people on there being really gross and saying things about, like there was an article I read once about the French language in Quebec and that whole political thing. And there were Redditors commenting and saying that Anglophones shouldn't live in Quebec. And people were like, well, I'm trying to learn and you're not making it easy. And they were like, good, we don't want you to learn because we don't want you here. Like, we don't want you to speak our language. We don't want you here. And like, that doesn't feel good to read as a newcomer. You know, that doesn't feel like welcoming. It kind of makes me worry that whenever I say something in French in public and it's pronounced badly, people are going to be mean to me about it instead of giving me credit for trying. So.
I mean, people will tell me the same thing. They say, we don't want you here. And I'll be like, well, I was here first. My family's been here for 450 years. You get out. Doesn't go over well.
Yeah, I can't say that though.
With your help, we slaughtered the raven.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you did.
The Raven clan, you say?
Yes.
God, cyclists are difficult in all areas.
David was right. Kaija is gonna die. Because I'm about to murder him.
Young raiders, see you wolves on another battlefield one day.
Yep. Jason, you can't kill the children.
I'll try.
No.
Who are these people?
Oh, don't fight him. He's got a big red skull. Maybe run?
No, look at how... Ooh.
I'm sorry, what?
Look at how much health I took off, though. Okay.
I mean, I'm not for child killing either. Jason was doing it. It's all him.
Well, he just said, now that I am a tough raider and big and strong, I can finally go kill Raven Clan, which is our clan.
I understand that, but like, maybe he'll learn the error of his ways and have a change of heart before he comes to kill you. You know, don't kill him when he's 12 and running away. That feels a little mean. Like, dishonest.
He invoked the name of Kyotve. Who, by the way, we murdered.
Yeah, when I was 12, I would have invoked the name of George W. Bush. Like, did that mean you should have killed me at 12 and not let me grow up and realize that that was a bad idea?
I feel like you're taking this a little seriously.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm your very, very serious wife. You know. Very mature and serious. Yeah, maybe you don't go where it says suggested power 280 when we're like power 8.
Where does it?
Scroll up into see? Hordefjolk.
Hordefjolke?
Yeah, we're not really ready for that yet. We're a little weak. Little weak. Aw, thank you. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna kill it.
So maybe then
We can kill something that like is bad. We can kill, you know,
that dude in the cave.
the patriarchy. Right?
I think we've done everything with that dude in the cave that we can do.
We've done everything except that dude in the cave, he says. Completely not thinking on how that sounds. No, there's that warlock thing.
It's not that kind of a stream, Katie.
Right, that's our
look at
OnlyFans. You
Yeah.
have to pay for that. Yeah, if you want to see us do a dude, you've got to come to our OnlyFans.
How many skill points do we have? We have 2 skill points. You've been doing all of the skill point
Oh boy,
assigning,
it's true.
so I don't know what we're working on right now.
We're
and what
kind of
we're
not
doing.
because there is no linear path, you see. It's all kind of it's poison, poison. Get the puppy perk. Okay, where is the puppy perk? Because I don't think we can unlock it because you know I would have. Like, you know I would have. So, babe.
Mhm.
What you doing?
You got an audio message texted at me that I was checking.
Oh, sorry. It's just we could all hear it. So,
Oh, could you?
yeah. So maybe don't do that again.
Okay. I didn't think it was that loud.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't know if it was private. Oh, it's not a perk. It's a quest. Okay. Well, then let's get Advanced Assassination. How does that sound?
Sure.
Oh, actually, or we could get more ability damage or more stealth damage, I think was this one. Yeah. We're not really being stealthy right now, though.
Hasn't come up a lot.
No. Let's go ability damage.
Alright. We're going to have to start using our abilities.
Heavy damage or light.
Ooh, I like light attack damage.
Me too. But anyway, there's Warlock Man. Oh, we weren't able to figure him out, though.
Yeah, all we have left here to get all 3 check marks are the 2 mysteries. One of them is going to be the warlock thing.
And one of them is killing that buff dude.
Yeah. So let's fast travel and figure one out.
Are you playing or are you switching off?
You can take a turn.
Okay. Oh, right. It's all wrong. It's just all wrong. Right. Highlight the man. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Can I take? Yes.
We're off.
I will take command. And I will take it this way. Yes, more to the right. Yes, like that, men.
More sail!
Nova. Squeaks brought to you by Nova, the dog. And she heard her name.
I don't know what. Oh, no.
And
She's
now
gotta go get
we're
a toy.
running and breathing heavily, which I apologize for. Jason and I are still trying to figure out a way in which we can, like, cut down on the echo and, like, volume. Because we know the echo is bad, and we know that, like, the volume of, like, the dog moving around and stuff is high. But the solutions we keep finding are, oh, put on headphones, because then, you know, your mic will capture you better. The echo is better. That's interesting. We've changed nothing. But the problem with wearing headphones is that we're both playing, and, like, we both want to hear, and we recognize we could each take one earbud, but, you know, we don't want to.
I don't think the echo's any better. I think we just have the TV volume lower. Like,
We do,
there's less
yeah.
Game volume.
And, like, we're not doing story stuff. And whenever we do story stuff, we try to actually mute the mic to get rid of the echo. So maybe that's it. And it's very good to know that you enjoy hearing Nova in the background, because, like, I tried to listen for a minute and I just heard a bunch of thumping and I was like, right, well, I wouldn't listen to this shit. And I exited out of the video. Oh, we really don't have...
I don't know if we have enough health to make this swim right now.
Well, we don't have a choice. Swim or die, Eivor. You almost got it. And we did it! That is true. It's good to know there's a cute pupper. It'll be nice at the new apartment when she can, like, come on the couch and, like, be shown off, you know, and, like, cuddle.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be cute. We don't get to move until, like, end of May, beginning June, though, so, you know, it's gonna be a minute, but wow, are we both excited to move.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm really
excited to
excited.
move. I'm excited to have moved.
I'm kind of weirdly excited to move because we're planning to stay in this place for a few years, which as I've moved like a dozen times over the past 8 years, not out of choice, just out of that's how things happen. And I really like the idea of nesting in a place, you know? So we really want to, like, nest and, like, make it all cute and stuff, and I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be real obnoxious.
Let it be known that Satyr magic in these lands will be the sword of seers and other wise women.
Yeah, it's unmanly practice. You'll face exile and death will remove your penis. And, like, the dude said something about finding a warlock at a cottage. If I were a cottage. No, where would I cottage? Good girl, good settle. We're trying to teach her what settle is. It's going pretty well, actually, except the problem is she kind of, like, forgets quickly. Like, she'll do it, but then she forgets that she's supposed to be doing it. Yeah, it's a command we're teaching our dog. Basically what it means for her is to, like, lie down with a quiet toy. Like, she gets it. She just short attention span, so it doesn't last forever. Do you think he means, like, the whole way over here? There's a warlock?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I was wondering what all those tunnel things are, but I remember this one now.
You do?
Yeah, we were under there and we had to, like, blow up a wall, and it didn't lead to deeper tunnels. It was just
a
wall
around
3 feet deep.
Yeah. I also feel like it's kind of far from the signposting, right?
Yeah.
Nova. Settle. Are those lights over there? Maybe? I'm just getting in character for my Kenku in our D&D campaign, guys. Excuse me. Hey, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them what my name is.
Her name is Kiku the Kenku.
Isn't that ridiculous?
It's adorable.
I love it. Is this a house or is that a mountain?
Oh
shit, we found it.
And they have their own bird flying around. I do believe that'll be where the warlock is.
I think so. I put 2 markers there just in case. Make sure we don't lose it. Yeah, because it's like back in this direction too. I feel like this is it.
If you see any berries along the way, remember, we're very low on health. Oh, hey,
I
Timro.
know. Hi!
Timro Cliff is here.
And thank you for saying it's adorable. I thought it was pretty cute.
I guess I don't have to call you Tim Rocliffe on this stream since the other Tim is not present. So you get to be just Tim today. Tim comes by way of our my Thursday night stream that I'm on.
Finally? Or will you continue to harass me from afar?
Okay, well I got one thing of berries.
I came to eat your berries, and then later we'll talk.
Yes, give me all your berries.
So for now, I am harassing you from afar.
Yes.
If you want to see me on another stream, you can see me tomorrow night playing Codenames live. Or me and some other comedians play the game Codenames.
Live.
Live. That's how we got the name.
Yep.
I didn't name it.
It is quite funny. Even living with Jason, I will often tune in just because hearing him just to me is one thing, but like getting to see him in his element with other comics is kind of another. And like they're all very funny. They're all comedians. You'd think that would make sense to go together, but you'd be wrong. That's not always true. But they're actually funny ones.
Sadiq. Sometimes I despair at the blight of ignorance covering this land.
Oh no.
I yearn for the warmer climes that worked my thoughts like a farmer's field, planting seeds of unimagined possibilities, ideas that would find poor soil here. But then I see some old woman, so much like my own dear mother, and I am reminded of what my younger self would have given for someone knowledgeable and healing during that distant, dark time. There is so much.
I'm trying to scroll, but it's like not.
It was called Unfinished Letter, so I don't think.
Okay. I'm not sure if I should give condolences that your sister's making you watch her church stream or not. Either condolences or prayers and congratulations. I don't know. I do really enjoy watching him and Darren go at each other on BattleCon because they're kind of brutal, which is not how they are to each other, like in real life hanging out group dynamics. So it's really funny to see them just sort of try to tear each other apart. I don't know.
Except for the last
You're
time.
the warlock who laid a curse on this land.
There was a curse here long before I came along.
Oh, what?
Curse of ignorance that infects all.
Hey, you're the one that's wearing the animal skull, man.
Against this land and its people.
I try to use my knowledge to help others. I am only a threat to those who fear the unknown.
Oh, cool. Well, then, good for you, and have a good
There's a
service.
hunter who believes you poisoned his sister.
I tried to save her. I made a mixture that would have burned away her illness. But he
That's right. Tomorrow is Holy Friday, or Holy Thursday.
standing blame here. It
I forgot.
was him and his ignorant king. He killed his sister. Thoughts to poison.
Hey guys. Hey guys. I'm just swinging at this point.
You have no thoughts to poison.
Maybe get out of the bushes.
Today is whatever Wednesday.
Ooh boy. Ooh boy.
Did I kill the one I wanted to kill? I was trying to kill the war chief that came and attacked him randomly. Yeah, I did the right one. Oh, good.
You may claim his belongings. His body I will give to the land.
Yeah, it seems like the warlock was just out here doing this thing, you know? I'm glad that I shot the right one because wow, that was not like a really purposeful shot.
I will give his body to the land, which is code for pretty much just leave it here.
Eat. You got startled.
I mean, it's not often that a corpse is thrown at you.
Well,
I would be
depends.
startled as well. And we're gonna just borrow/steal your horse here.
Alright, you know what we must do.
It's the last thing to do.
Gotta go back and fuck up a man. Maybe find some berries on the way, though.
We got a lot stronger, though. We're much higher level than we were a half hour ago when we fought him last.
Yeah, you're right.
We have those 2 extra skill points, which I think are really going to make a difference.
Yeah, sure.
We do have extra ability power, which reminds me, maybe we should use our abilities. We didn't have enough health to survive that fall?
You know what? We'll get full health now. We don't have to worry about finding berries.
I know.
Ooh, drive-in. I would totally go to the drive-in if there are ones around here. I don't know if there are, but like I've been even before COVID times, and I like did genuinely enjoy it. And now it seems like a great way to like go see a movie. And it's not the same experience as a movie theater, I know that, but like, my God, it's something. It's something to help me feel alive. I can't tell if that's a joke. I saw nobody in theaters, like nobody at film.
It's the name of a movie, yeah.
Oh.
It's Taken, but with Bob Odenkirk instead of... it's a different...
Liam Neeson?
Yeah, it's a different old white guy who shouldn't be doing action movies.
Huh. Excuse me, just gonna collect this rock real quick. Man, I gotta tell you, I'm not an action movie person. I didn't like John Wick, and not just because the dog dies. Like, I love Keanu Reeves, I just don't get enough out of action. But it is always good when it's not choppy.
The guy who directed John Wick is going to be making a Ghost of Tsushima movie, which I am here for.
I will probably see that with you. I found the story in Ghost of Tsushima from the bits I watched to be, like, very compelling.
And I do hope they do this right, because...
I hope they do the casting right. If they go all white people for the casting, I won't feel good about it.
I don't think they can. I don't think anyone can get away with that anymore.
Yeah, but I also hope that they maybe do, like, Japanese people instead of going, all Asians are the same. Like, let's not do that. There's an upcoming Ghost of Tsushima movie based on the video game, which Jason played and really enjoyed, and I watched him play a lot of, and enjoyed.
But a lot of the voice actors for the video game are screen actors and are in well-known things. So, like, you could just get the people who did the voices.
The one with the wooden hand? No, I don't think so.
The one with the wooden hand? I don't even know which one that is.
Me either.
Ghost of Tsushima is a samurai video game.
Mm-hmm. Came out end of 2020, I think? Yeah.
No, that's when I started playing it, but it came out in June or July, because we were still in Maryland.
Oh, okay.
And I remember wrestling with whether or not to just buy it at your place or wait till we got here, which we were already in the process of figuring out, so that I could play it on my
PlayStation.
PS4 Pro and my big ass TV.
Yeah, because I had a PS4 but not the Pro, and I had a big ass TV but not his big ass TV, which is objectively nicer and bigger, but like, I wasn't like living with a 12-inch here or anything. Give me some credit.
You're still not living with a 12-inch.
You're right. Some things haven't changed.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you get into this cave again?
Somehow.
Oh, good. Actually, there's an entrance in this direction. I wonder if that'll be the cave entrance.
Probably.
That seems like a thing they do, right?
Seems like it.
But then again, it also seems like they put dodge as circle, so. He got his arm chopped off and replaced. No, I don't think that's the same game, but...
Nobody has a wooden arm in this game. Are you thinking of Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice or something? I've only seen clips of it, but it looks like someone maybe has an arm that is not the original arm. And
it's also like samurai-ish, it sounds like.
Yeah.
If you just run one direction, how long till you run out of land? A while in the game like this.
Depends on the direction. We will eventually hit water, and the water will eventually kill you from hypothermia.
Yep.
But theoretically, that is the only limitation in terms of a direction. Alright.
Alright.
I think we save the game,
Can I?
When we get into his room. I think she was. It was brave of you to go to that side.
What do you mean? Oh, you're right.
It's the
I'm in
side
the
you
wrong
got
place.
stuck on. No. You can just follow along that. Oh, okay.
It's okay. We did it. It's fine. We're doing it. We're doing it. It's happening.
Let's set up a save point, like right over here.
Does petting a puppy take stamina? I don't know.
We haven't found one.
We haven't found a puppy. Yeah.
Alright, so that'll make it a lot quicker when we inevitably die repeatedly to this guy.
Yep.
Oh, do we have any berries right
There are
now?
none living here.
Nope.
You're a long way from any warm hearth, warrior.
My name is Eric Wibbels. It was me killed. I did not.
It is with great honor I will fight.
Yes, at
with
least
you.
one berry?
Very well.
Yeah, I see what you did there. You used my own joke against me.
My blade.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright. So that was bad. How do we block?
L1 is block.
Okay. Will it work against this man?
Yes.
Okay.
I found blocking more effective than dodging.
Come looking for bears. There are none living here. Not now. But I have a better proposition than a rousing hunt. If you are a true Dranger,
Yeah, true Drunger, blah, 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 blah. Let me take your shit because there might be food in it.
then you may help me fulfill my destiny.
You're a long.
My name is Wibbels. We are but sick. It was me killed. I did not.
I like that noise we got in there.
Very well. For the wandering green heel do I raise my blade.
You bleeding dunghill!
I think we need to go pick some berries.
Yeah. I think you're not wrong. Is there a way to find berries? I don't think there is.
Probably with the raven. Raven could probably find them.
Okay, so we're gonna have to,
Yeah, just fast
turn
travel out.
around.
Every now and then I get a little bit hungry. Maybe I should make some dinner.
I would like dinner.
If you
Yes,
come looking
please.
for bears,
Oh, no.
there are none.
Then I shall leave the stream in your capable hands while I go preheat an oven and maybe prep.
Capable really always feels like such an exaggeration. Maybe a pineapple. Ooh, I love pineapple.
It's pineapple for dinner.
No, I think he meant like instead of berries, like find a pineapple.
Oh, I see.
Okay, well, we're lost in the cave now. Hawaiian pizza. I will tell you, I do sometimes miss eating like ham specifically. We were talking a little bit earlier about like dietary stuff, and like I haven't eaten pork in a really long time, but sometimes I miss it. I do. I won't ever lie to you and tell you I don't. But if I go here, there's like
Yeah, give it a shot.
food.
There's also a mission other than this fight we could do, I suppose.
Where?
There, that.
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah, that's the like next story thing.
I thought it was green when it was the next story thing. Oh, you're right. Yeah, let's do that. I think we need to be more leveled up.
You want to speak with Sigurd at the docks?
Yeah.
But then that limits my
I
ability
get you.
to go.
Well, thanks. I missed the comment where you said that why I get you, but I appreciate that I get you and we get each other.
I think that's something to do with ham.
We are gotten.
Yeah, if you're gonna do story stuff, that limits my ability to go make dinner because I don't want to miss the story stuff.
That's valid.
But here he is at the docks, ready to be spoken to.
I mean, I can look around and like try to find some. Oh no, I'm like on the docks. Okay. The pineapple. Yes, the pineapple. I do love a pineapple. Oh my god, I used to make the best pineapple banana smoothies. And when I say used to, it's not like I can't anymore. It's just I've gotten too lazy to do things like that now. But I would like chop up a pineapple and bananas and freeze them. The key to a great smoothie is you always use it with frozen fruit because then it's already cold and you don't have to water it down with ice. That's the key.
Yep.
And then I would do like yogurt, vanilla protein powder, and a little bit of orange juice if I had it, or a little bit of water if I didn't, and delicious fucking smoothie, man.
You lost me at yogurt.
I know I lost you at yogurt, but, you know, other people like yogurt.
I was with you for the rest.
I'm 100% with you for when you're describing this pineapple barbecue sauce. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, it really does.
Spice, rum, cayenne, pepper, and chili. Dear God, that sounds fucking good.
Alright, well now I am getting hungry, so I am going to go start making a thing.
Looks like there's berries here. Yes, berries. Berry hunting. I will happily eat whatever you make for dinner, even if it's not barbecue or pineapple pizza.
That's good because it's going to be
I love barbecue chicken. Barbecue pulled chicken sandwich, like that's a good time for me.
He would take his pleasure and move on, you moon-eyed magpie, leaving you with a little soldier to race by yourself.
He would take his pleasure and move on, you moon-eyed magpie. That's what I'm going to start telling my friends when they catch feels over hookups. He's going to take his pleasure and move on, you moon-eyed magpie. That'll be received well. Oh, barbecued pineapple for dessert is delicious. Any kind of, like, grilled fruit kebabs, I feel like just... But pineapple, oof, yeah. It's a special kind of good when you, like, grill or cook a pineapple. For Easter every year, my family would make ham, and they would put pineapple in the ham with cloves. Oh, my God. So good. And my family really can't cook, so when I tell you it's good, it's good. Thanks for stopping by, Cliff. We appreciate you stopping in. Also, cherry sauce sounds delicious. I'm not always the fan of peaches, but the idea of like a cherry sauce that's like homemade and doesn't taste like cough syrup. Now I'm getting hungry. What are we having for dinner, babe?
Pizza.
Yay.
That is not a sound of someone who's excited for pizza.
It's not.
Ava, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done. The dream of new lands is a powerful lure, as is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there is a sadness to it.
There is a sadness.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
Oh, you can say I'm not ready yet. But I think it's time to go.
You don't want to kill that one guy?
I don't think we can, and honestly, I think we'll be able to come back. Oh my god, I can't even imagine. If you donated, oh my god, that'd be amazing. Help support our stream, with cherry sauce. I'm allergic to pistachios, which is like weird and specific, but if I eat them, my mouth and throat start closing and it's a bad time. Jason does not have any food allergies.
True.
Except, you know, poison. Don't put poison in it. But I'm allergic to that too, so. Turns out we're all a little allergic to poison.
In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon.
If you donate us some cherry stuff the next time I bake cookies, and I bake really good cookies, I can definitely donate you some cookies.
I must go make my name in the world.
Excellent.
Did I hear you say goodbye to Cliff earlier?
Tim.
Oh, Tim. Tim was taken off?
Tim took off.
And you have
Ta-ta, Tim, who took off?
resources, I see.
Ta-ta, Tim took off for the taking.
Leave nothing behind but your honor.
You left me no choice. I entered the outing a prince. I left.
Nice.
There are always choices, Sigrid.
I think the last time I like baked something was like for Christmas. I baked Christmas cookies because I thought it would make me feel good, and it did. But it was also a lot of work.
17 winters.
I really need to make banana bread.
My door to you.
We there's no disappointment that it's just you. I'm grateful that you're talking to us. It's a lot more entertaining when people talk to us. Gives us something to riff off of and to talk to.
Do not carry these words with you.
I really need to make banana bread. There's a lot of bananas in the freezer. I'm gonna do that this weekend.
We could use the freezer space, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, well, kick my butt into doing it this weekend then.
Okay.
Okay. I say this weekend because we won't have eggs until Friday, and I need eggs. So I guess I could use applesauce instead of eggs, but meh. It's bread. The consistency won't be great. I have a really good banana bread recipe from the Food Network. I tried like 4 different recipes last summer until I found one I really liked, and now I really like it.
What's our course? The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for that. Ragi, sing a song to lift our hood.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on.
Honestly, I'm too lazy to make it before the weekend, and we were getting eggs anyway, so Jason can eat them. But I have heard cottage cheese works.
Know England well from your
The thing about cottage cheese is that it always makes me think somebody else ate it first.
Lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Ravenclad. And the
Yeah.
brought to that fractured land.
About that.
To England, glory and
I like to mix peanut butter with jam.
I like to layer peanut butter and jam and not mix them. Oh hey, we started playing
Oh
Assassin's
my
Creed
God.
Valhalla. Only took us 3-4 streams to get to the title. England. Oh hey, modern clothing.
What?
Frame narrative time.
I don't want to frame narrative. I want to be a Valhalla. Well, Valhalla's like where you go when you die. We left the Nordic lands because they're going to sail to England, the Raven clan. And now I guess this is the modern person who was using that system to go back in time and experience Eivör's life. Okay, well, she was not holding that like you hold a cigarette, is all I'm saying. Yeah.
Problem.
It's a cool staff. It's a cool glowy thing in your neck there.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Searca told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal injection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000.
Oh.
This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles.
Yeah, that's probably why they did it. Logging in.
Borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening. And if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve forever.
Dr. Searca went on to say,
"Bought you more electrolytes?
Brought you more electrolytes.
New and improved citrus flavor."
Thanks, Sean.
This is where I feel like it would have been beneficial to have played the last 2 Assassin's Creed games.
Probably.
Sean's been around since Assassin's Creed 2, though. Fun fact, the character of Sean is based on my brother, Sean.
Haha.
I'm not joking.
How are you the key to everything?
I'm not kidding. The guy at Ubisoft who made the first Assassin's Creed game had a huge crush on my brother. Yeah, really.
You're a long way from home.
Didn't look or sound like him, though. Oh, shit, that's Eivor's grave. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, I feel fucked up about that. So did he tell Sean, hey, this character is based on you, or was it just very clear to you guys? Oh, no, it was based on him?
Yeah. Doesn't sound anything like my brother, but...
or look like him.
I'd love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
I don't think...
I see the burn you're going for there, David.
I don't know who Rex is.
You will.
Some quality stuff here.
I mean, Jason, I mean this with love. No one's ever gonna look at you and assume that you're gay.
Me?
Yeah. You're real straight.
That feels like a non sequitur to...
No, I mean, a dude's not gonna look at you and get... because it's an impossibility. You're just too straight.
It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out.
Okay, it is weird because Sean...
That's fine. I needed air.
Sean has that daddy bear vibe, or Jason has a daddy bear vibe?
Stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Yeah, Jason totally has that vibe. Some of us are into that, yeah, for sure.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
Less the bear thing, though. Because that's mostly a cis gay man onto cis gay man archetype.
Right.
But
even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
it's the silver in the beard. Just crack like he's a little dog.
Can we talk to... Oh, wow.
Well, we're gonna look around at everything, obviously.
It had better be worth it.
It's really shiny.
I feel like that's something we got in a previous game that we haven't played.
Probably. We can use the laptop. Ooh. Mailbox. From unknown sender, you have a gift and a curse. The gift of old blood, the curse of not understanding. We can help you if you help us. What you did is not your fault, but you must take responsibility for it. Otherwise, nothing gets done. One of us will contact you. If you miss us, you miss your chance. Who the fuck is this? Would your favorite baseball team happen to be the Atlantis Eagles? Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. The temperature is probably in Celsius? I see snow.
That would be in Celsius.
Next steps from Layla. Good. Oh, so the earliest one is at the bottom. Oh, I hate that. Oh, this is long. One last message. All communication after will cease, and you won't be able to track us. Your previous team made a mistake. It won't happen with us. My colleagues are kind of impressed with you. The heir of memories epithet. Okay, whatever that means. We will contact you again. The world is sick and getting sicker. We have credible reports of a new and deadly virus sweeping through Asia. Oh, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right at all.
Nope.
There's a cure. It's us. We found something that might help us. She says, I'm ready. And they say, good. Layla messages and says...
Rami, forgive the short email. I wanted
short?
to call, but I'm not using phones right now and my time is limited. I'm still recovering from my trip. Things got out of hand and nothing went as expected. People got hurt. I told you it was for research, and it was, but not for...
Redacted. We don't play control.
I suspect it's Abstergo. The truth is, I haven't worked for them for a few years. It's a long story and I won't bother you with the details, but it wasn't for me. Leave it at that. The group I'm with now, I can't explain, not over email, but they've shown me things, given me opportunities, and opened my eyes to a broader view, but not without cost. In fact, I fucked up last year. Bad, more than once, and I need to make it right. I know this all sounds cryptic. It is, but I'm not in danger, not in the way you might think. If I'm being vague, it's because I need to be. I don't want any data sniffers picking up on keywords and might raise alarms. Do I sound paranoid? A little? Here's the point. Don't worry about me. I'm with a couple of people who I trust now. They've been at this a lot longer than I have, and they're going to see me through this. I promise. At this time next year, things will be better. Skies will be clear, the earthquakes will stop, and we'll celebrate Ramadan together. It'll be just like the 90s all over again. Tell Mama and Baba I miss them, and that I'm doing fine.
We lost a viewer while you were reading that.
It wasn't my performance.
No, it's that we're spending this much time. Not using phone is not the right way to ease my mind. You should call it. I won't say hi to our parents for you because doing so would bury me in questions. To tell father you no longer work for Abstergo would break his heart. That's all he talks about, and I won't disappoint him. Is it COVID? Is that why you're being cagey? Something else. Call him, call me, and stop this insane game of hide and seek. I just want to know you're safe. Oh, I really don't know how I feel about them bringing COVID into this. I really feel too soon. It's literally still going on, guys. Like, it's not even over yet. English locales of notes. Assassin bureaus. 6 main bureaus operating in the Roman period. Won't be the Saxon names. You'll have to read between lines. Animus anomalies. They may be harmless, or they may induce occipital shock, or wipe your mind. Err on the side of hell no. There are artifacts. They cropped up. Norse and Saxon songs and tales speak of them often. Keep your eyes peeled, especially around Stonehenge. How could that not be an Isu site? Session report. This happened in 2014. They operate with the assumption the Templars hold some or complete knowledge of evolution, but no present or concrete historical evidence has ever made it into our hands. The origin of the Knights Templar dates back very late. P.S. If you're interested in reading this for yourself, I am intentionally scrolling slowly enough that you can pause and do so. An agent volunteered to delve into genetic memories to search for clues. Sean Hastings began the first of his 7 sessions over the course of the next 3 weeks. He followed lines into the past, searching for none. Alcrair Thorvaldsson had a map that located Thor's hammer, but it was defeated in battle and then enthralled as a slave. Escaped captivity, returned to Jutland to marry and settle down. Well, he had a busy life, didn't he? He wanted to next relive the genetic memories of his grandfather to, quote, give a Nazi a proper bullocking. So, there's that.
How badly did you not want pizza for dinner?
We're having pizza, clearly.
I mean, I can adjust and make something else. All I'm doing right now is preheating an oven. I can put something else in it.
I prefer not pizza. What's in the trash is a really good question. Okay, so this is all about Isu stuff, and I will be very honest, as someone who hasn't played any of the other games, this is kind of lost completely on me.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go back to kitchen.
Okay. You know Desmond Miles saved the world from a second solar flare in December 2012?
I did know that.
I did not. I mean, they're definitely going back to the Animus thing that you said they had kind of not done anymore. They're really doing it. It's this whole thing.
Kind of glad they brought it back, but also kind of lost because I skipped 2 games.
I've seen some DC animated movies, to answer that question. I have not seen, I would say, even most of them. Not because I don't like them. It's just, like, I don't subscribe to the DC Unlimited or whatever it's called, so they're kind of just harder to find. Like, they're not on Netflix, most of them, and there are a lot of them. So, like, the ones I've seen, I couldn't even tell you all their names because I recognize that there are so many of them. I have not seen the animated Superman movie. I tend to think DC animated films are really good just based on the ones I have seen. So it's probably good. But, you know, I can't say. Alright, here's the trash. A corrupted interrogation file. Oberg interrogation. Letter to Victoria. Layla was amazing. She was an inspiration. The circumstances of her death. Huh. So I guess that's in the trash because we are not dead. It turns out. Very much not dead.
That's quite nice.
I think it's really cool that you now get to play as you go from like the Viking woman to being a Middle Eastern like woman of color doing this work. That's pretty neat.
To sleep in a real bed when this is over.
But I will put those on my very long, admittedly, list of movies to watch. Actually, right now I'm in the process of making a list of movies for Jason and I to watch because Friday nights, we do like date night, which used to be elaborate, but we've gotten lazy, so now it's just movie night. One of us picks a movie, one of us picks takeout. We've been having a lot of weeks recently.
All the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that.
You won't remember to water the plants once a day? God. We've been kind of not watching as many movies recently because we can't think of things. So I'm actually in the process of making a list that I'm going to write down numerically, and then we're just going to use a random number generator to spit out and tell us what movies to watch. So I can definitely put those two on the list. I think Jason would watch some animated DC movies with me. But like, if you have any top faves, definitely let me know, and I will explore putting them on the list. Because thanks to piracy, watching anything is possible. We totally don't do that. That's illegal.
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge.
What kind of monster puts tomatoes in the fridge?
You mind if I put some music on? Go for it. Cool.
60 movies in 2 months. My God, that's a lot. I like movies. I don't think I could watch that many.
Sean has been busy.
An audio fragment sent from an unknown location to our encrypted servers. Just a quick deposit and gone. We got lucky. It's a sound file with a signal beneath it. The signal was a code. It was a gravesite, a Norse warrior. This is big news. How did these bones get here and why? Yeah, I would totally take some recommendations. I mean, we've seen a lot of the classics. There are some of the classics that we're like planning on doing together.
Plans while I'm under, okay?
I'll add it to the calendar. I'll do it on my holiday.
But we're even like interested in watching more modern day ones. Like there's a lot of the Disney animated canon that Jason hasn't seen because he didn't grow up during the Disney Renaissance like I did. So like he had never seen Mulan. So, you know, I made him watch it. Shit like that. So we're totally happy to take modern recommendations too. Babe, do you want me to wait for you to come back? To speak with people? Oh, he has his headphones in, so he's probably watching me, like, on a minute's delay.
Hello, Layla.
Yes, Jackie Chan does sing.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Not great, but he does it.
A few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Kind of.
Can we talk about
Muddy Bones would be a cool band name.
Ah, the moon stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel
I don't know if you just heard Jason's response, but that's apparently how much of a lag there is.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals. A passive effect. so the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year? I had no control over that.
Oh, you just said I could keep going because he's watching the stream.
And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
Yeah, it probably would be helpful for me to look up the Wikipedia and see what happened, because she keeps referencing this incident that happened like last year.
You're right. I know you're right.
Where she kind of went crazy, but like, what was that? We don't know, or at least I don't know. You probably know, but...
Feeling okay?
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again. The 2 data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself.
It felt like 2 minds, fighting over one brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Right. There's something about this Viking's DNA sample that feels dense, noisy.
Could it be the staff? Interfering somehow?
How do you mean?
My headaches, my temper. They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not making excuses for, you know, your friend.
Jesus, no. I'm not.
Sorry. Just take it easy. And if you feel yourself slipping again...
Man, what the fuck happened to her?
I really am.
The way they're talking to her, sounds like she killed her friend?
All right, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead.
Ooh, fast travel.
Layla, you okay?
Sorry. Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript if you're looking for something.
No, I want to hear it.
Well, that was rude of her.
I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just... that message led us here, to this place, to a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
I love the text of the Vikings, but I also love on that notebook you can clearly see a frowny face with like X's for eyes. Like, ooh, that's not a good feel.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Oh, it said I can decorate my settlement with sculptures and trophies. So eventually I'll get a settlement I can decorate with like the trophy we got from killing that elk or whatever. I'm assuming that says England. My face is covering it. The skulls of my enemies. Yes, indeed.
There she is. England. Our new home.
Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all. And will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randi, dig in your oars, all standing.
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. Well, let us go ahead to clear the
I mean, if you're gonna come in and like raid and pillage like you were doing in the other place, which I suspect is gonna be a thing you do, then like, yeah, they're not gonna give you a warm welcome, you know? It's pretty shitty.
Whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
Also, if you call them green-thumbed fairy folk, that's rude. No wonder they don't like you.
Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there.
Ew.
Is that what passes for a town?
Wow, that sunlight coming through the trees is honestly breathtaking.
The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
We carve
You're not
idols of our
wrong.
gods and make wishes before them. Like our sacrifices to Odin the One-Eyed.
But we
True.
do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons,
That is actually a really interesting point.
Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off.
You know, it would. I wouldn't tell the Christians that, though. Like, if you're trying to make friends, you're kind of coming in and being awfully judgy here, Norse guys.
What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
baptism, Dad. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I simply forgot. And someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease.
I actually can't do anything except occasionally change camera angles.
Always. They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods.
That's true, they do.
Later, Dad. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled.
Is it just me, or does it feel kind of shitty to be like, wow, these people are awfully settled and nice. I'm coming to this new land. I'm gonna mock them and raid. That doesn't feel good to me.
Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access.
I'm not like against violence in video games, obviously. It's just the motives feel kind of
I will be right behind you.
gross.
You stay here. Should trouble come our way,
Ooh, it's a very pretty heron.
Good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
something like that.
Okay, well, can I get out of the boat?
Hold on, you.
We'll release the naval chain. If you're looking for Nazi punching, as much as I am in favor of it, this is definitely the wrong game for that.
I should be cautious around here.
Yes, cautious. Oh fuck, how?
Knock the idiot down.
Okay, well I wasn't gonna kill them all. I was really just gonna kill that one, but now you kind of made me mad, so.
We have the advantage.
Do you? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna murder all of you. I mean, at least these guys are soldiers. I don't feel as bad about killing them, you know? But like the people in the town, yeah, that doesn't feel great to me. Oh, that was... Why is it doing this? It's like not giving me time to adjust as I'm... Huh, we must have gotten... Oh, it's because we changed, bows. That's why it is. It's not giving me time to, like, draw back and aim. It's just kind of shooting. And I'm not saying that as, like, an excuse for shooting bad. I'll fully say when I'm just shooting bad. Trust me. which is honestly kind of often. I really do. Well, I shoot a lot better than I am at combat. Like melee combat, like these style of games, is not my forte. I do a lot better with shooters. I blame the several hundred hours of Overwatch, which I haven't played in a very long time. It's just, I guess at some point you learn a skill and it's there. But honestly, like, I haven't played Overwatch because they stopped adding new things to it. I loved Overwatch. I was absolutely obsessed. And then they stopped doing unique events every year, and it was just the same rematch of the same Winter Wonderland and the same Halloween, and the skins are cool, but, like, I want new content, and then they haven't even put out a new hero in, you know, how fucking long. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to Overwatch 2, let me tell you that. I'm gonna be all up in that shit. The naval change will hold against even the most durable Danish longships as long as the mechanism remains intact. Well, we want to prevent forthcoming incursions, you know, like mine. Release the naval chain. See, to me, someone with a belly button piercing, whenever I use the word naval, I'm usually looking for, like, navel piercing jewelry or something. So whenever I see navel chain, I'm like, I don't have a chain there. That sounds like it would get in the way. I don't know, that could be cute though.
Did you miss me? I missed most of the landing because the iPad kept freezing. I was on the wrong Wi-Fi.
Oh, it's okay. You can always watch it later because I upload it every Friday to our YouTube channel.
Hey, that's true.
Do I just shoot it? Is that how I...
Yep, that yellow part.
Okay, well, I'll be able to get, like, more arrows, right? Because
the path is clear.
There'll be different arrows. There'll be English arrows. They won't fit our bow. We'll have to go back to Norway for more arrows.
Oh.
Except there are a bunch of arrows right there.
I think there's some in here, actually. Yeah, right here.
So what's going on right now? We're in England?
We are in England, and I just killed a guard post full of men because they had a chain up here to prevent Danish invasions just like ours. And I put the chain down. And now I'm back in the boat.
Sounds like an ineffectual chain. Also, we came all the way from Norway for... spent a week in this boat?
Yep. Ha, Norway to get back home. Look, the Vikings lived rough lives.
I say we go back, Sigurd. Give those dogs a good knock around and take whatever treasures they have. Easy pickings.
Not today, Dan. We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. Should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Uba, and Eva Ragnarsson are lacking food in England, then all of us will starve. Have no worry.
I can see it now. A suckling pig, tender and juicy. And the ale as gold as the treasures that we failed to steal back there.
Oh, dude, shut up.
Pleasures, aren't you, Dad?
And he is happier for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land.
What giants?
The great Romans and their empire. Giants of a forgotten age. They held dominion here long ago, and their ruins dot the landscape. Every brick and stone tells a story of conquest and
The Romans?
And now they are rubble and ash.
Ready to be remade.
Maybe you should have went to Italy, dude.
Build their empire brick by brick, and ours will not crumble to dust.
All things the ruins are not a warning. They are a testament. Look there, just ahead, where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
At last, to find our feet on steady ground.
Sigurd, hold back. Something isn't right.
Good eye. There's too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hope to find?
No. Let us get a closer look.
Oh, this might be bad. Ooh, Ooh, let's look at the map. Oh my. Yeah, that looks more like it.
Northumbria, Mercia.
I'm talking about the size.
Wessex.
We're gonna
Anglia.
go back to Norway though, because this is level 340 and back there was 280. Oh,
This
Atlas. I wonder. At some point I bet we'll gain the ability to travel back.
Yeah, probably.
You know?
This is reminding me of what's the name of that show? The Last Kingdom?
Bridgeshire. The panoramic view is this. I'm not sure they know what panoramic means.
I wish to meet them as a young. And if they oppose, then we fight them all together.
Yeah, it's kind of cool they let you change around the camera angle as they're like going around in the boat during the cutscenes.
They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Dark Avon, on me.
Well, what if I could move, boss? Oh, there we go. Sort of. Cutscene.
That whole thing was a little awkward.
Really awkward, yeah.
Oh, what's this? A mess of filthy Danes befouling our riverways?
You there? Give us your name.
I am Sigurd Jarl of Thornberg. And you are...
Would they speak English?
Kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp.
Are they getting along through the magic of love?
Spare yourselves a slaughter.
You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, buckanouts, and draw your weapon.
Oh, we gonna kill the fuck out them.
You have what you wished for, Dad.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Like, in real life, you mean? Or like in this game they speak a bunch of languages because it's necessary for the plot?
I mean, everyone I know from Norway speaks English.
Yes, now. But, you know, the world was smaller back then. They didn't travel as much. Like, I feel like my question of would they know English is a reasonable one.
I feel like the answer is they do. Because we spoke it. But yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know if I think Assassin's Creed is the pinnacle of historical accuracy, Jason.
Oh, that's because you haven't played the first three.
Is that why? Okay. Oh, the magic of the Animus. Yeah, that's what did it.
You had your chance to turn away. Pass you by.
Loop, loop, loop. And take these new berries. I'm sure they're not poisonous, these gold raspberries. I've never seen them before because I'm from Norway, but I will trust whatever berries I see. Seems smart. Oh, that's a friend. Oh no, the green ones are enemies, I see. Okay, why am I getting through everyone in 2 swipes and all my crew are like struggling to get through 1 person? I'm not that good at this game, guys. Maybe you all just need to train more or some shit? I don't know. Fuck. I'm used to having time to actually fucking aim. I don't mean that to be an excuse, just
I want no more surprises.
rough times.
Right. I will check the longhouse.
Scavengers might still be remaining in the longhouse. Explore the area. I feel like Dora, the Explorer. That was a really lame joke, I'm sorry. Well, I'd say I'll see myself out as I lose a follower for that joke. But I live here, and if I go outside, it would be very cold, and I don't want to.
Keep an eye on the roads running from camp.
So I'm going to stay here.
Could come from anywhere.
Thanks. Sorry. Okay, is there really nothing exciting in these tents? Because I want to find cool shit in the tents. You know, like writings or food. Food would be nice. Are you one of mine or one of theirs?
Eivor, look at this.
A noise trap. Might be something inside. I will have a look.
I will have a look. But I will go in a different way, I think. Because I thought I saw an opening over here. Oh, maybe not. Can I just go in through the door? No. I can never just go through the goddamn door. Maybe though. I can like, you know, hole in the roof this shit. Because it doesn't look particularly well kept for, does it, lads? A lot of that paneling is just appealing. Peeling off, not appealing. Alright, maybe I just go in through the noise trap. I yield. I'm pretty sure it's now on the other side of the building.
Wait. Who are you? Are you with those brigands as well?
Sigurd, Dak, in here. Those men are prisoners.
Okay, well, we're just gonna go in the front door. Did that seriously not? Oh, and now I'm out of arrows. Okay, well, whatever. Come at me, assholes. I'll eat all your box. Oh, no. We're not finishing that sentence. No. That's on the other stream, folks. That's on the OnlyFans.
You there! Untie us! Let us walk and we will not hurt you!
Only if you tell me where your husband got his eyeliner. It looks like it stayed on really well, and I could use that.
Promise. You need not kill us.
Peace, friend. We have no need or wish to hurt you. What are your names?
Yendi, I'm a merchant, not a bandit like those others. And this is Rowan.
Rowan, that's right. I'm a stable hand.
Oh yeah, that was convincing. Rowan. That's right.
They meant to sell us next, as slaves to the nearest bidder. But I ripped their eyes out before I let that happen.
And how did you find yourselves here?
We came to trade with the sons of Ragnar, at Halfdan Jarl's asking. But they were gone when we arrived.
Mystery.
You know the sons of Ragnar?
Aye. Sold many a mare and stallion to the brothers. Good men. Always paid me fair.
From the look of this camp, they've been gone for some time. Where will you go now? What will you do?
Rebuild my stocks, start anew. I have friends and allies across the land to aid me, but it won't be easy.
Strong, small businesswoman. Love that. Love to see it.
I'll find my footing again. Somewhere.
What are you thinking?
We could use their skills as we get settled. Having access to trade and someone to tend our mounts would be a boon.
My thoughts as well. Any friend of the Ragnarsons is a friend of mine. Right, Dag?
Whatever you think is best, Sigurd.
Yeah.
Rowan, I am Sigurd Jarl of Thornberg, son of Stilbjörn. This is Eivor and Dag. Both of you are free to go.
Tend to their mouths.
Welcome to stay if you're
I
willing to
think they meant
wait.
mounts.
We'd be happy to. If only to get back on our feet.
Then let it be done. The Raven Clan welcomes you.
But tending to their mounting could also prove to be a
Strangers into friends.
unique challenge.
The others have arrived. Come.
Oh right, there were other boats besides ours. There was like a whole settlement coming. Oh god, that's some gorgeous scenery there.
Honored family, friends, welcome to your new home.
And now, as we get settled in our new home, there is food in our old home. Which means that, friends, we will be calling this stream to a close so that we can eat a very late dinner. But of course not before the ending of this cutscene. I mean, kind of nice that you came in with a prefab house, right? You didn't have to, like, do that whole thing yourself. You just, you know, got to fix up the roof a little and move in. It's pretty solid. Not bad. Okay, well, that's a crow sound, not a raven sound. So if they're trying to convince me that that was one of our raven friends, they're doing a bad job.
Fine work. A long house to rival any I've seen.
I mean, we're renting. That's kind of like getting a prefab house, except it's not ours. We just borrow it and pay for the privilege.
I give you England and its 4 kingdoms.
Oh, new outfit.
Mercia, East Anglia, Northumbria, and Wessex. From the few plans and maps I discovered here, I believe the Sons of Ragnar have pushed further into Mercia, here. My scouts will soon tell me if I am correct. And where are we? Here, in this unnamed copse of trees.
Unnamed? We cannot let that stand. What
It
will we
cannot.
call this place?
I might have an idea.
Oh, do we get to name it?
Ravensthorpe, the village of
Oh,
Ravens.
well, yes, but we don't get to pick.
Oh.
I like it. The poet in you sings once again.
Ravensthorpe.
This name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning. If we want renown, we must build, expand.
Your comments getting cut off by Twitch, but it's very nice. Thank you for saying the streams are awesome.
Get working again.
You'll need cargo, supplies.
For that our neighbors will provide, whether they wish to or not.
Scarcely arrived, and now we must raid.
We cannot master this land merely by asking.
I'll go and speak with Gunnar now.
Good work, my dear. And what else have you found?
Short notes, scraps of plans, old letters, a few runestone messages. It took some time to decipher the mess and piece it all back together.
Okay, we got 2 more skill points. Let's go back to Norway and fight that dude in the cave.
Well, it looks like if we go to the Atlas, we can now, if I hold this down, go back to Norway. But I'm not going to hold it down because I don't want to go back to Norway right
I think
now.
if we hold it down, it'll just open the map to Norway. And then we can fast travel there and then fast travel back.
Or it crashes the game. Which is okay because we finished making dinner, which means we are now going to go eat dinner. To those of you who joined, thank you so much for joining. It makes it a lot more enjoyable when there's people to talk to. We stream every Wednesday night at 7:30, and these videos go on YouTube every Friday for your viewing pleasure if you can't catch the stream live. Anything else to add, Jason?
My mouth is full.
Well, there you have it. I can't stop streaming, but you can consider this the end of the stream because we're gonna, I think, as I drop my fork, we're gonna have to restart the PS5 because it is stuck at 92%. So, night, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Bye.
See you next week.
Jason, how do I...
It's the bottom button. And then you hold it for 2 seconds until it beeps.
Thanks, so glad you all got to hear me being bad with technology. Bye.
And let go. And then we don't know if it's still streaming or not.
I don't think it is.
I don't think so either.